Yo, welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to the channel. You tune into the Risk Taker Sports MLB Picks and Prediction Show. I'm here to go over 5 games for this Friday MLB baseball slate. I do want to apologize and let y'all know. I know I missed out yesterday. I do want to say it is very difficult to give you these games every single day, and I'm the only person doing it. Only person on this channel. So I do want to let y'all know that I do have a life myself. I got kids. I got a family. I got a wife. Yeah, I know I got to lock in, guys. So it's tough to make sure I'm making sure I'm giving them all the undivided attention I need, and to make sure I get these picks out to you. But we're gonna make sure we keep them coming and make sure we keep giving them to you. If you like what you see, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and make sure you put your favorite picks in the comment section below. If you want to take every bet that I'm taking and see everything that I'm taking every single day, make sure you look in that description box, join our Telegram chat. Everything in there is free, man. Just lock in with us. You can see everything I take every single day. Now let's go ahead and get to these picks. In our first matchup of the day, we'll take a look at the Giants traveling to New York to take on the New York Yankees. On the mound to start for the Giants is Robbie Ray. On the mound to start for the Yankees is Marcus Stroman. The Yanks are minus 115 favorites, while the Giants sit at minus 105, and the over and under sits at 8.5 right now. Man, I like this Giants team. They've been looking good this season. Over on the Robbie Ray side, he's been decent this season, but the offense of the Giants has really been backing them up. These are two solid teams, man. The Yankees did kind of struggle against Detroit, struggle putting up runs. They did face some solid pitchers in that matchup. Um, I think they kind of get right in this matchup, and I mean they usually play way better at home. They're definitely a home team. I do think we get some runs from the Giants as well in this matchup. We definitely get runs from the Yankees at home, but I do think we get some runs for the Giants, and I think we're gonna get over this total today. So I'm gonna take the over 8.5 in this one, but I might also take the Yankees on the money line. Next, we take a look at the Washington Nationals taking on the Miami Marlins. On the mound to start the game for the Nationals will be Mitchell Parker, and on the mound to start for the Marlins will be Cal Contrail. The Nationals sit at minus 125 favorites right now, while the Marlins sit at the dog price of plus 105. The over and under sits at 8.5 right now. But when I look at this matchup, the Nationals are starting to play well. They played well in the series against the Dodgers. C.J. Abrams looked good in his return. He got a home run. Their defense has showed that they can get stops, and their offense has showed that they can hit the ball and get around the bases and score. James Wood is probably my favorite young player in the league right now. He showed a lot of capabilities to be a big time hitter, especially in that DH spot. I expect a lot from him in the future. And Mitchell Parker has been on point. He's been solid this season, and I think that continues in this matchup. Over on the Marlins side, they haven't looked bad at all. They just haven't been able to score runs. But the thing about it is, they haven't allowed runs either. So they're able to stay in games, which is what happens in most of their games. They're able to stay in a lot of games because their defense is backing them up. I mean, and then they get some late runs or they score early and then the game slows down. Quantrill was a little better on the road. I don't expect much from him at home here. So I do think the Nationals stay hot, and they ultimately come out with this win. So I'll take the Nationals on the money line in this one. In our next matchup, we'll take a look at the Colorado Rockies traveling to take on the San Diego Padres. On the mound to start the game for the Colorado Rockies is German Marquez, and on the mound to start for the Padres will be Nick Pivetta. The Padres sit at minus 215 favorites, while the Rockies sit at plus 180 underdogs, and the over and under sits at 7.5 right now. The Rockies are a straight fade coming out of Colorado. If they have a home series and then they travel, I usually fade them in the first matchup. Out of that from that altitude, it's just usually just a system play for me. Um, the Padres didn't look good in that A's series at all. I don't think. I think they just gotta get those bats going. They got the guys to do it. They just got to show it. I do think Pavetta has a solid outing in this one against this Rockies team. Like I said, they're a straight fade. I don't expect anything from them in this matchup at all. I think the Padres get rolling in this one. I think majority of the runs come from them, if not all. So I'll take the Padres minus 1.5 in this one. Next, we take a look at the New York Mets taking on the Athletics. Starting the game for the New York Mets will be Griffin Canning, and starting the game for the Athletics will be J.P. Sears. The Mets sit at favorites right now at minus 135, while the A's are the underdogs at home at plus 115. The over and under sits at 9.5 right now. I'm liking this A's team right now. I think Sears should have a way better outing at home. He was in Colorado in that high altitude, so I'm pretty sure it was capable. It was pretty possible for him to give up some hits there. And then he played it in Seattle, where he gave up some hits in that one as well. Like I said, I do think he plays way better here at home though. I don't trust the Mets offense at all. They like I said every single day. The Mets got to show me something before I do. I take anything dealing with their offense. I do think Griffin Cannon has been decent. He hasn't been giving up a ton of runs, which is having me confused about this 9.5 total right now. It's kind of high. I don't understand why it's that high, but I'm pretty sure it's high for a reason, and we're getting some runs. The A's facility that they're playing at right now has been a facility where we have been getting runs, so maybe that's what the factor is when factoring in this 9.5. But I do think we get a good outing, like I said, from J.P. Sears. I think he plays solid, so I will isolate this game to just the first five, and I'll take a shot on the A's in the first five on the money line. And in our last matchup, we'll take a look at the Chicago Cubs taking on the LA Dodgers. The Chicago Cubs will start Matthew Boyd, and the Dodgers will start Yamamoto. The Dodgers sit at minus 190 favorites, while the underdog price for the Cubs is plus 160. The over and under sits at 7.5 right now. This Dodgers team struggled in Washington. The Cubs have been solid. They've been able to score runs. Like I said, they just look solid in these last couple matchups they've been in. I think both pitchers are solid in this matchup. Matthew Boyd hasn't really given up any runs. Um, he just played well in his matchups. And Yamamoto has been rolling as well. He's actually already seen his Cubs team and played pretty decent against them. So I don't expect anything different in this matchup. The Dodgers, they play better at home, man. So I expect for them to wake up here. Like I said, I don't know if they were just ready to go home and get out of Washington or what it was, but I expect them to play way better at home than they played in that Washington series and the series before that as well. I do think we get a low scoring game with these two pitchers on the mound. So I do want to take the Nerfy in this game, the no runs in the first inning. But like I said, I think the Dodgers get right in this one. And most of the scoring comes from the Dodgers. So I'll take the Dodgers minus 1.5 in this one. And that'll be my final pick of the night. And those are the 5 games that I'll go over for this Friday MLB baseball slate. I appreciate you guys tuning in as always. Make sure you guys continue to subscribe to the channel. Make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you put your favorite picks in the comment section below. Continue to support the channel. We got great content coming for you. And I want you to make sure you always bet responsibly. But hey, don't ever forget, always stay risky. We'll see you guys on the next one.